हाय एवरीवन, वेलकम बैक। चलो, आज थोड़ा सा लेट हो गया। क्योंकि कॉलेज जाना था। चलो आज के चालू करते हैं। गलती से लिख दिया। वेलकम बैक।
Water comes in many flavors to the
चलो,
discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from Lee...
ये वाला गोल्डन मिशन है। गोल्डन मिशन करेंगे। पहले जोंगली को बिल्ड। जोंगली, मेरा जोंगली कहाँ गया? ये रहा जोंगली। ये वाला चाहिए। पहले ये वाला स्टोन कलेक्ट कर लेते हैं। ये वाला स्टोन मेरे पास शायद तो बहुत है। देखते हैं कितने हैं। ये वाला स्टोन कितना होगा? 2, 11 है। 2 हो गया, 8 हो जाएंगे, 10 हो जाएंगे। बहुत सारे ये स्टोन मेरे पास बहुत था, सब वेस्ट कर दिया मैंने। चलो, ये वाला इनाजुमा में बहुत काम बाकी था, बट इधर से जाएंगे, जल्दी से हो जाएंगे। मेरे को ही मेरा बॉट मुझे लिख रहा था, मुझे वेलकम लिख रहा है हाय लिखने से। इतनी बार क्यों रिएक्शन कर रहा था पता नहीं, बट देखेंगे।
It's as good as done.
Sure.
इतने दिन बाद ये वाला अच्छा से लगा। चलो, पहुंच गया। इधर एक बार पहुंच गया तो हो गया।
I see everything.
Locked up.
कम नहीं,
Rise!
गलती हो गया।
My mistake.
Solidified!
Yeah. I got him cornered.
हो गया।
Stabilize! This is order!
खत्म। ये वाला 3 मिल गया। स्टोन क्यों नहीं मिल रहा मुझे? क्यों? मुझे पता नहीं चल रहा।
Bow your head. Solidify. Order guide you.
फिर से खत्म। इनको इन लोगों को खत्म करने के मेरे 2 मिनट लगेंगे। 2 मिनट, 2 मिनट भी नहीं, 2 मिनट ज़्यादा बोल दिया मैंने। और एक चाहिए मुझे, ये टट्टी वाला आर्टिफैक्ट्स मिल रहा है। इससे भी आर्टिफैक्ट्स मिलता है, अच्छा नहीं।
Osmanthus wine tastes the same.
टट्टी वाला मिल रहा है फिर से। चलो इसका
Locked up. Target acquired.
Stabilize.
क्या हुआ रे?
Silence.
फिर से खत्म। ये वाला ही लास्ट था, क्योंकि मेरे पास तो है ना, मेरे पास 19 है। हो गया 22। ये भी हो गया और ये भी हो गया। चलो इधर से निकलते हैं, नहीं तो ये बड़ा बॉस फिर से आ जाएगा। इवेंट है ना? हाँ, इवेंट तो करेंगे हम, जल्दी जल्दी इवेंट करेंगे। इधर आ जाए, टेलीपोर्ट। इवेंट से पहले कल रात जो लाइव में न्यू बुलेट का क्वेस्ट करना था, न्यू बुलेट का भी क्वेस्ट कर देंगे आज। आधा अधूरा छोड़ के रख दिया कल रात को। देखो तो अब क्या चाहिए न्यू बुलेट जोंगली को? ये हो गया, ये हो गया। ये
Osmanthus
60
wine
चाहिए,
tastes the same as
ये
I remember.
24। अच्छा ठीक है, टैलेंट का देखते हैं। टैलेंट का ये और ये वाला ठीक है। डोमेन में घुसना पड़ेगा, बट मैंने तो गलती हो गया मुझसे। अच्छा देखते हैं, मेरे पास तो है बहुत सारा भरा हुआ है। ये वाला, ये था, ये वाला। ज़्यादा नहीं होगा, आज खुला है। चलो आज ही जाते हैं, जाके साफ करके आ जाते हैं। साफ सफाई। और कहाँ था, और कौन सा वाला? ये वाला। कितना हुआ? 3 0। चलो कौन सा वाला था? शायद से ये वाला नहीं, गलत, ये वाला। ये वाला। इस वाले डोमेन में जाएंगे, एक बार भी खत्म करके आ जाएंगे। इधर गया डोमेन, दिख नहीं रहा था। कुछ भी नहीं देखी, बोलो।
All right, amuse me.
चलो कल कल संडे है ना, संडे में नायदा का डोमेन में घुसेंगे। नायदा का हर वक्त खुला रहता है, बट
Solidify!
Everyone hold hands. Right now. Emerge.
Locked up.
Hey,
Stabilize!
आजा।
right now. Right
ये
here.
नायदा लेके आया हूँ।
I got him cornered.
हो गया, पूरा काम तमाम। ये रहा। चलो देखते हैं क्या मिलता है। अच्छा जी सी देना, गोल्डन वाला 2 दे देना, हो जाएगा। गोल्डन वाला 4 दे देना। फिर ये साला फिर से बार बार घुसना पड़ेगा। चलो
Solidify!
लोगों को मारना कुछ।
Everyone hold hands. Right now. Right here. Right now.
Locked up.
Gather!
Hey,
No escape!
देख लिया तुझे।
emerge.
अरे तुझे देखना कुछ बड़ी बात नहीं है।
So soon! Can't run from death.
पहले मैं मेरा नाहिदा का आर्टिफैक्ट दिखा देता हूँ पहले। ये देखो, वेपन आर्टिफैक्ट में सिर्फ 1.5 डैमेज बोनस दिया है मैंने। ये वाला बहुत ही अच्छा ये में क्रिएट डैमेज, बट यहाँ पर जो भी है ना, फिर देखो क्रिएट डैमेज एचपी ये सब मिल रहा था, इसलिए मैंने नहीं दिया। ईएम का एक भी नहीं है, देखा ना। और ये वाला इसमें तो एकदम भी नहीं है। ये देखो, फिजिकल डैमेज बोनस, इसको हार्ड डैमेज बोनस थे फिर भी ठीक है। जियो डैमेज बोनस ये वाला कौन देता है रे, क्या बोलूँ। ये देखो, इसका क्रिट डैमेज पे सिर्फ लिखा लगा है, और क्रिट में 1% भी नहीं लगा। ये वाला बहुत ही अच्छा है, ये वाला तो देख ही सकते हो। नाइदा C1 टैलेंट कॉन्स्टेलेशन C0 5
If you're not something on your mind again, let's work through it
ये वाला
together.
नया
People
है
often say that with
इसके लिए। क्या मिलता है? एक गोल्डन से क्या होगा रे? 10। हाँ, छोड़ो, चलो आज किधर है? उधर। और टेलीपोर्टर किधर है? टेलीपोर्टर के पास ले चलो। ये तो चाहिए मुझे, इसीलिए आया हूँ।
Everyone hold hands.
Solidify.
कुछ भी नहीं किया। इस साला ये क्या मिल गया? हिडन पे
Find anything you like?
हिडन चेस्ट मिल गया फिर से। चलो ऊपर ना, ऊपर कैसे जाऊँ मेरे? चल कीनी चाहिए, कीनी जब तक मेरे साथ है तब तक।
You really are a one-trick pony, you know.
डरने का नहीं।
Is this really necessary?
इसके ऊपर क्यों जाना हो? वो वाला जो ये है ना, उसको कंप्लीट करेंगे तो वो जो कैरेक्टर का लेवल अप करता है ना, वो वाला मटेरियल मिलेगा तो हो जाएगा मेरा।
Right now. Right here. Emerge. Right here.
किल भी नहीं किया अभी तक, किल को भी नहीं हाथ दिया, मर गया डर के मारे। क्या है? बस तो बहुत है ये, 5 मिल गया। स्टोरी कस्ट करेंगे स्टोरी जाए के देखते हैं। इतना सारा स्टोरी पड़ा हुआ है मेरे पास। माबुका का स्टोरी कितने दिन तक है? कितने दिन तक है तो वो गोली मारो। न्यू ब्लेड का तो स्टोरी कल जो करते थे कर रहे थे, आज कंप्लीट कर देते हैं। चलो ये स्टोरी को बहुत अच्छा होता, बट मुझे अच्छा नहीं लगता स्टोरी मोस्ट में। कहाँ जा रहे? चलो क्या करना पड़ेगा, कुछ नहीं पता। मिल गया। इतनी देर से चमक रहा था मेरे सामने, बट मैंने ध्यान
The
ही नहीं दिया।
smuggling case was solved by the joint forces of the
स्मगलिंग केस,
guards and the Marechaussee Phantom.
बाप रे बाप, इधर भी
This
स्मगलिंग
is the
फगलिंग
one.
होता है? किसका किस चीज का होता है?
The list of involved suspects should be... Ah, Found it.
What does it say?
The principal offenders Domenico, Inika, Yuna, and others have been caught. They have been sent to the fortress of Meropide following trial. Those with close connections or mutual interests with the offenders but who did not participate in the case will not stand trial. Among them, surveillance of Essin has ceased on account of his good behavior. All other personnel remain on our watch list.
So many names. Is the one who sent that threatening letter to Kiara on the list?
कियारा का इसके नाम में लिस्ट नहीं है
Yes,
पाइमॉन.
there is something suspicious about Essin, to be precise. It seems like he's closely related to the core members of the smuggling case.
Monsieur Nervalet, someone claiming to be from the Spina di Rosula just checked in with us. Said, and I quote, "We have located the suspect. They're chatting at the cafe." Huh? How did
Suspect
Nadia
को
find
कैफे
us
में
so
चा
quickly?
खाते
We've
देखे
only
थे.
just figured out the suspect's name.
I too am perplexed. The cafe isn't too far from here. We should head over and take a look.
सस्पेक्ट को पकड़ने जा रहे हैं हम. देखते हैं कौन है सस्पेक्ट. जान पहचान तो होगा. किधर? नीचे. चलो नीचे जाना पड़ेगा. लिफ्ट से जाएंगे हम. देखो इतना नीचे से गिरेंगे फिर भी हमारा 1% भी एचपी खत्म नहीं होगा. देखा. देखो माफिया लोग. माफिया मुंडी का लोग आ गया इधर. नाविया इधर जासूसी कर रहा है क्योंकि इधर फाउंटेन का तो पुलिस है ना. नाविया है. पुलिस ऑफिसर नाविया है.
These are the people who have had recent dealings.
Invite them over.
Exactly. Now, I heard there's great coffee here, and so I asked them if they'd like to come and have some.
Yeah, it's our pleasure to be guests of the Spina di Rosula.
I've wanted to have a meetup like this for ages.
Something feels off. But, oh well. Let's get back to business. Is there anyone called Essan here?
Unit 5 ये.
Yes, that's me.
You're Essin?
Yes, Monsieur Nervilet.
Did you write that threatening letter to Kiara?
न्यूल का नाग किधर है रे? नाग नहीं दिखा रहा. आप दिख रहा है. नाविया.
I did, but I was just following orders.
Orders from whom?
Domenico, he was my boss. I couldn't
Domenico. Where is he now?
The fortress of Meropide.
Well, I'm afraid even the Spina would have trouble looking into that place. Looks like you'll have to make the trip yourselves. This was as much as I could do.
You've done more than enough. I am extremely grateful for your help.
Leave the formalities for later. You should find Domenico first. If he really is.
All right then, let's head to the fortress right now.
चलो डोमिनिको को ढूंढने जाएंगे हम लोग। कितना नीचे जाना पड़ेगा रे? नौ 900 मीटर चलो इधर जो गोल्डन मिशन था ना, मुझे 1 हफ्ता लग गया समझने में मैं किधर किधर जाऊं और किधर किधर से करूं। 1 हफ्ता, क्योंकि मैं एक बार में तो गोल्डन मिशन नहीं करता था ना, इसलिए।
Welcome to the Fortress of Meripede, dear esteemed guests.
We're back! Oh, and a greeting from none other than the Duke himself. Guess we made...
This isn't anything new. I figured you had important matters to discuss when the two of you, not to mention... Let's assume we've gone through the pleasantries and cut right to the chase. I do remember a thing or two about Domenico. He once attempted to round up the other inmates and instigate a protest.
ये वाला आइस कैरेक्टर को मैंने स्पिन मारा था, कुछ
He
नहीं
once
लगा।
attempted to,
30
I said,
spin किया
meaning that it
इसने।
was over. To be honest,
30
Domenico
spin
doesn't
क्या
seem
कुछ
like
हो
much of a
जाता है यार।
conspirator. The
मावुइका
fact that
भी
the
मैंने
three of
30
you
spin
bothered
किया
to
है
person...
He's got the
नहीं
same
निकला।
concerns we do.
I am concerned about this incident because something similar has occurred in the past. That's an easy one. Let me think.
Did I hear someone say Melazine? What happened? Siegeween! Yeah, and we're investigating. The person who threatened... Really? Is Kiara gonna be okay?
There's no need to worry. Clarande is protecting her as we speak.
Well, that's great. But if the criminal's still... Is there anything you can do about this?
Ah, head nurse. Do you require me to personally deal with the criminal? Wriothesley. Okay, I get it. I'll bring... Think of it as more of a humble request.
Humble request.
I'm here on my own accord, not
Humble
to
request
formally
को
transfer a
चाहिए
criminal for trial. I urge you to set aside any concerns. Thanks for the trouble. Consider me in your debt.
Whoa! If Paimon were the Duke, Paimon would take this chance to ask for something really important.
Well, were I still a criminal, I'd probably ask for a lighter sentence. But I'm sure Monsieur Neuvillette would reject that. But enough jokes. I'll look for Domenico and bring him to you. Make yourselves at home. Our dear head nurse has mentioned you quite a few times, so I'm sure she has a lot to say.
Please come with me to the infirmary. Ah, and watch your step. There's some pretty dark areas, so make sure you don't trip over anything.
इधर जैसे जाऊंगा ना भूल भुलैया लगता है मुझे, किधर जाना पड़ेगा किधर कुछ जाना पड़ेगा नहीं पता मुझे। चलो ऊपर ये तो नीचे जाने के लिए। ये रहा ऊपर जाने का रास्ता। आ रहा है लिफ्ट। ऊपर मुझे जाना है, लिफ्ट भी बंद है। एक गाना है, गाना भूल गया तो कुछ भी गा देता हूँ। हम्म, सिर्फ इलेक्ट्रिक कैरेक्टर रखता हूँ मैं, बट नहीं, मैं इलेक्ट्रिक और डेंडो भी रखता हूँ। एलदम आएगा तो एलदम को भी लेंगे। किधर गया है? इस तरफ एलदम जब आएगा। किधर से जाएंगे? किधर है देखते हैं। अच्छा, इधर से है और तो उधर है। बट नहीं, गलत रास्ते पे आ गया मैं। उससे इससे इससे तो इधर जाएंगे, उससे उधर उधर कैसे जाएंगे? चलो देखते हैं इधर जाके क्या होता है।
You really are a one-trick pony, you know. बीटल फाइट भी हम करेंगे। गो टू लो लेवल में नहीं जाना मुझे। इधर से जाना है मुझे लगता है। चलो इधर नहीं, इधर नहीं, इधर नहीं। क्या कर रहा है? अरे भाई नेबुलेट का मिशन कर रहा हूँ। इधर कैसे जाऊं मैं?
आलतू फालतू इधर उधर घूम रहा था इतनी देर से। क्या यार तूने कॉलेज नहीं किया क्या? ना घर में है।
Now that I think about it, I can leave this place soon.
चलो मिल गया। एट लास्ट मिल गया रेस्ट रूम। तीन बेड है मेरे लिए, न्यूब्लिट के लिए,
Please rest
पाइमन
here
के
for a
लिए।
moment. Oh, and would anyone like anything to drink? Paimon's not that thirsty, but thanks anyway. Thirst is a warning sign that you're dehydrated, which means you have to drink up even before that. I'll bring you some tea. I'm sure you'll have a lot to talk about. Typical Sejuin. Concerned about everyone's health as always. Why aren't you two saying anything?
You noticed them too. The badges they wore on their chests looked quite familiar.
सोचो न्यूब्लिट, सोचते रहो।
Familiar? Paimon didn't even realize they were wearing them. But if both of you say so, let's go ask them about it.
That's not a bad idea. I will stay here and wait for news from you.
Here's how I allocate my energy on a job. 70% goes to investigating, 10% to making a final decision, and the remainder for execution.
उधर बात करना पड़ेगा, उधर तीन ही लोग हैं इधर। चलो।
Anything you need? Oh, this? Are you interested in joining the mutual aid network?
Yes, bro.
What's that?
We have a very long history, going back as far as 400 years ago. We have never had many members throughout our history, nor do we have much of a reputation. Helping each other is our purpose. At the same time, we seek to maintain just dealings as...
Sounds like a pretty neat organization.
All we want is to defend ourselves. None of us have ever committed serious crimes, but people...
एक के साथ बात हुआ, खत्म हो गया।
You two look kind. It's the symbol of the mutual aid network designed by our first From what I've heard, it's based on something called a Medal of Peace. I've never seen one of those medals. The first president of our network was an amazing person. Powerful as he was, he never used his strength against anyone. He encouraged the weaker criminals to stick together and look out for each other. All of us have a lot of respect for him.
हम बैठ के बात करते हैं।
Interested in joining the If you'd like to learn more, here's our flyer. Our slogan may have evolved over the centuries. Here, this book is for you. You're welcome.
Anything?
We should have gathered enough information. Let's head back and talk to Neverland.
बुक मिल गया हमको। चलो।
Points for agility.
खत्म हो गया।
Did you manage to gather any intel?
The people who wore the badges belong to an organization called the Mutual Aid Network. According to them, the badge's design was inspired by the Medal of Peace. Have you seen any of those before?
I personally crafted 2 of them myself. They were awarded to Carol and Vautrin. Carol's medal was destroyed in a fire. The only...
Oh, so the network was inspired by... Monsieur Neuvillette, His Grace has requested your presence in his office. He's found Domenico.
All right. Let us talk.
पीछे किधर जाना पड़ा देखते हैं हम। कुछ डिटेक्टिव वाला ये सॉन्ग है जेंशिन का। ये वाला जो सॉन्ग है ना डिटेक्टिव का।
Allow me to introduce this fine gentleman, Domenico. Why don't you explain everything to him?
Neuvillette?
Demonico.
What do you want? What are you gonna do? Kill me?
Kill कर देगा तुझे.
Calm down. I merely want to ask you a few questions. Was it your idea to send that letter to a Melusine? Hassan has already confessed, so there really isn't any need to keep hiding.
That idiot! I can't believe I trusted him.
Let me ask this another way. It was your idea to send that letter, correct?
Yes.
Who is pulling your strings?
What?
What are
You're
you
not trying to
doing?
frame me for something I haven't done, are you?
Who are you?
It's best if you realize the gravity of your situation. The Chief Justice, I assume your previous attempt to incite unrest at the Fortress of Meripede has something to do with this as well.
I admit I acted on impulse. I'll tell you the truth. But before that, you must...
I can do that.
You see, we're all reasonable people here.
I only intended to do some small business at first.
छोटा-छोटा
Someone
business
contacted me about delivering some
Small
goods and
business करता
promised
है
me a
ये.
generous sum of more. After making a few trips, I was suddenly approached by the Maréchaussée Phantom. They accused me of smuggling prohibited items, and I was put on trial. But I refused to accept any of that. The ignorant can be rightfully absolved from guilt, right? Well, I suspect that someone got me locked up here so they could get their hands on my goods.
And then you decided to take revenge.
My initial target was Neuvillette. Everyone in the Fortress of Meripede was declared guilty by him after
नेविल
all.
को टारगेट किया है इन
So they
लोगों
must
ने.
more or less hold a grudge against
मुझे
them, right?
लगता है.
If I could
नहीं
get
तो
them to strike
नेविल
back.
पता चल के इस लोगों को मार देगा.
But for some reason, no one wanted to team up with me.
मुझे लगता है
That,
मैंने नहीं
in the
बोला.
end, I had to redirect my focus onto
कोई ये
Melusines
वाला
to
मिशन
salvage
कर
things.
चुका है तो कमेंट कर दो भाई.
I recall
क्या
that
होगा
Chiara was the
अंत
one who
में?
confiscated my goods for inspection.
नहीं नहीं रुक जाओ कुछ
So I
नहीं
asked
कहना.
one of the more
क्या
approachable
होगा
guards
देख
to send a
लेंगे.
letter,
स्पॉइलर मत देना.
claiming that I meant to contact my family. But the letter was in fact addressed to Essa. I requested that he write a threat letter to Chiara and force her to resign from the Maréchaussée Phantom.
Am I to assume that the claims you've made are your own thoughts? Have you been in contact with any suspicious people recently?
No.
No idea.
Is it true that all members involved in the smuggling scandal have been caught?
Yes. And that's all I know.
Sijween, please take him back to the detention center. I'll deal with him later.
चलो ये वाला कैरेक्टर आया नहीं, ये तो हीलर है, फुल टू हीलर.
So, Monsieur Neuvillette, you were concerned that there might be a shadowy faction looking to
Yes. I experienced a similar incident in the past, so I had to be prepared for any possibility.
And how long ago was this incident?
More than 400 years.
You might be overthinking this. Time can change a lot of things. Everything's different now.
What do you mean?
400 years ago, you and the Melazines you brought to Fontaine were the outliers, but in the present day, if someone were to threaten the safety of the Melazines...
That's right! We saw lots of people standing up for Melazines on our—
Monsieur Neuvillette, the Melazines are a species you introduced to Fontaine. How the public treats them is also reflective of their attitude towards you. When people refused to place their trust in Melazines, it was because they were still on the fence about you. They're unfamiliar. For almost 500 years, you've conducted every trial with impartiality. You made the right choice. People no longer have any reservations about you, and even consider you a symbol of the... Right now...
Paimon gets it now. No wonder no one wanted to join forces with Domenico.
I am undeserving. It isn't anything special or worthy of... It is unnecessary.
There's no need. You're no longer...
I must say thank you for...
Huh? You're leaving?
And so soon, too?
Thank you for the... Well, some are. The less time I...
In that case, I'll have to...
Please.
The first is about...
And the guard was indeed deployed from the Palais Memorial staff. However, as I mentioned earlier, I visited today on personal business. Therefore, I leave that matter in your hands.
Well, that makes things a lot easier. Hey now, don't let your imagination run wild. Those from up there have attended. I'll have a chat with...
I see no issue.
Great!
The other thing was...
Yep.
I noticed this... I've looked into their according to In other words...
What? During his trial...
Perhaps he had been...
An act?
Neuvillette and thus... And to those who had been... That's all from me.
I don't have it. Well then...
Please, take care.
रिक्वेस्ट खत्म हो गया क्या?
That trial is something I rarely bring up in conversation, but I have always felt deep regret for what happened to both Carol and Vautrin. The words he spoke in court often replay in my mind, as if urging me on to do something.
But Risley said he never resented you, right? Isn't that a good thing?
I believe I now understand what he
wanted
to
नहीं है,
tell
but
me.
Paimon का sound आ रहा है.
I feel conflicted about those words. How should I describe it? Surprise, relief, fear, and regret. But this blend of emotions has led me to finally understand some things. I would like to hear your thoughts too. What do you think of me?
नाहिदा हो गया.
Paimon agrees with everything Risley said. As Chief Justice, every single one of your trials makes an impact on hey, any comments?
No
what
comment.
I really think is, every trial you've ever judged has left its impression on you. And that's what makes you who you are today.
That is indeed a reasonable assumption. As I said, I find it difficult to express my emotions because I cannot fully understand myself. But I trust your judgment. Since some time ago, I have begun to notice the changes that have occurred upon my person. These changes were not due to any specific occurrence, but emerged as a result of time itself. I will try to contemplate this further. Thank you both.
Oh, huh? It's raining! Oh no! I forgot to bring an umbrella! Come on, let's hurry before it rains harder!
ये न्यू बिल्ड का जलवा है। Hydro Dragon.
It's raining again? I've had enough of this weather.
There go my travel plans.
Did you read the news this morning? Quick, put away everything on the clothesline.
When is this rain going to stop?
Hydro Dragon, don't cry!
Hydro Dragon, ये वाला अच्छा था। नवे जोड़ा है।
They're planning to reanimate the monster. We have to report this to the Chief Justice.
The Fortress of Maripede. It's a good place for me.
चोट लग गई है उसे। माफिया।
He owes me so many answers.
Nervulette? You could say he's the real symbol of Fontaine's justice.
Watch him closely. He could be trouble.
How can two completely different species possibly coexist?
Who's been threatening Melusines? Show yourself!
You will see much in the human world, from the delightful to the depressing. And one day, when you have dwelt among humanity long enough, you will be placed to bring judgment over all as a spokesperson for Fontaine's past. Good morning, Monsieur Nervulette! The rainy season's almost over! The sky is supposed to clear in a few days!
I hope you find time to enjoy the sunny days ahead.
Is the matter resolved?
Yep, we found the person who sent that threatening letter. Risley said he'd keep a close eye.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Sorry for dragging you.
There's no need to apologize.
Yeah, you didn't drag us in. We got involved of our...
by the way, where's Kiara?
At the Palais Marmona.
Kiara किधर है? Kiara
More than
आत्मानी।
50. I was worried that the excess of protection would make her feel...
What a relief.
बॉलीवुड के साथ मिक्स कर दिया।
I will consider it.
बॉलीवुड में जरूर ऊपर जब जेंसन बनता तो न्यूब्लेट कौन
My
बनता?
schedule. Come up with questions.
मेरे साथ से शाहरुख खान।
Now, if you'll excuse me, I hope it will.
इस सर के बनता है ये? इधर है कि सो रहा है इधर। है, ये देखो खड़ा खड़ा सो गया। उठ जाओ रे, न्यूलेट आ गया।
Monsieur Neuvillette? Sorry,
Sorry.
I accidentally fell asleep.
It's quite all right.
Thank you, Miss, and thank you too, Traveler and Big Sis Paimon. Everyone's been so nice to me, so I've always felt really safe.
Do you remember Domenico? He was the sender of that letter.
Let me think. By the way, I saw Carol in my dreams just now. In my dream, she looked really happy. I can't remember what her dreams were anymore.
I can sense your joy.
Monsieur Neuvillette, are you happy too? Oh, I almost forgot. Am I allowed to go out now? I promised to model for Alov.
Of course. Off you go.
See you next time, Monsieur, Traveler, and Big Sis Paimon.
See you next time.
खत्म हो गया। प्राइमो किधर गया थे? तो 60 प्राइमो मिल गया हमको, मिल गए 60 प्राइमो मिल गए। कमीशन पे जाना पड़ेगा। अच्छा इससे ही मिलता है ना, भूल जाता हूँ। अरे इधर जाके पहले थोड़ा सा नाइट बॉट कितना लिखता है रे। स्टोरी क्वेस्ट में कुछ खुला है, ये वाला खुल गया। अभी नहीं करना, चलो इधर नहीं रे। इधर इधर
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Thank you for completing.
हमको लड्डू मिल गए, हमको प्राइमो मिल गए। चलो हो गया।
I'll think about it.
उससे पहले ये वाला इवेंट कंप्लीट कर लेते हैं। चलो टेलीपोर्ट होके जाते हैं। इवेंट तो बहुत ही अच्छा है, करते हैं क्या होगा। फायर वाला फायर आइकॉन, वाटर आइकॉन, आइस आइकॉन, एयर आइकॉन मेरा आ गया। आइस वाला नहीं आया अभी तक। चलो भाई घूम Good. मार दिया साला मुझसे पंगा लेने आया था हो गया काम तमाम ये वाला जो लास्ट वाला है ना वो वाला बहुत इजी है इजी 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 क्या हो गया था सब पे तो करेक्ट वाला निशान आ गया क्या हुआ क्लेम करेंगे फिर उधर से आएगा ये वाला मिशन जब आया था तो इनाजुमा का जो जियो वाला कैरेक्टर है ना उसका नाम क्या याद नहीं मैं वो वाला कैरेक्टर दिखाता हूँ तुम सबको वो वाला क्या था याद नहीं रुक जाओ इनाजुमा का जियो वाला कैरेक्टर है ना ये वाला इसके साथ यामी को भी मेरे पास है ये किसी को ये वाला कैरेक्टर मुझे चाहिए था बट नहीं मिला मुझे मेरा फायर कैरेक्टर काजुआ भी नहीं है मेरे पास काजुआ सबसे अच्छा कैरेक्टर है बट नहीं है क्या करूं इधर काल घूमूंगा ये वाला लैंड घूम के पूरा एंड कर दूंगा बट अभी तक इधर जाके काम फार्म निपटाना है नेटलैंड पे आएंगे फिर से चलो
Running away?
उधर एक बक्सा है बक्सा में प्राइमो होगा ही प्राइमो होगा कुछ भी हो उसको मार तो देंगे हम या नहीं जब मार नहीं सकते हम
I see everything.
How about this? Take a seat.
Emerge. Right now. Right here.
Solidify! I got him cornered!
Now, emerge.
Let's finish this next time. Stabilize.
Unsolicited, and all the more valuable for it.
कितने सारे मिल गए रे? बहुत सारे शायद। इससे क्या हुआ उसको?
Are you two here to take pictures with...
Really? Can we?
Huh? Shh, not so loud. Openly saying their name in such a manner will only cause them to loathe you.
I apologize for not explaining earlier. As you can see, Atta is therefore...
Really?
You need only but no, I can understand.
Alright, then let's give it a try.
That'll be...
I'm sorry.
There you have it. Paimon knew there was no such... Oh, Paimon has an idea. She bets they've just made up all that stuff about the talking Kaholas with that kind of...
What's taking them so long? Well, what do you say? I'll even throw in a group...
Oh, that's an unexpected bonus. Quick, let's pay the man.
Gather!
Whoa, Atta...
You can also pose now if you'd like a photo.
Okay.
पिक्चर खाने वाला है पाइमन को।
Oh, Atta is already speaking?
Did you really get anything from that noise?
Of course.
Here's your group photo.
Any chance we could get...
No problem at all. Here you...
Please, come with me.
We still have a lot of the chief's more to use.
Good idea.
Paimon.
पाइमन जब बोलता है good idea तो उसमें वो गड़बड़
These
है।
guys are going way too far. With all the evidence we have now. But after handing over all that more...
Sorry to keep you waiting. After all the clues we've gathered, I've managed...
Oh, alright. Then let's get going.
23 ये 25 पे होता है, ये 35 पे, ये 30 पे, ये भी 30 पे, ये दोनों 30 पे बराबर जाएगी। अच्छा है।
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth, and those that come across Lior tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle.
Every
Every
journey
journey
has its final
day.
day. Don't rush.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth. And those that come across Leo tend to stay away. So it is where many things come to settle.
चलो आ गया फिर से सॉरी
Points for agility.
ये देखो ये टेस्ट
How about this? Take a seat.
Help!
Right now. Emerge. Right now.
Ride this wave!
Target acquired.
Stabilize.
साले को हंसी वाले को मार नहीं सकते सही से सही गाल देंगे गाली नहीं कंट्रोल
Solidify.
चल जा मार दिया साले को मारने में इतनी देरी हो रही
One man's stone is another man's gem.
यार हाँ भाई बोलो ओरिना भाई क्या होता है कुछ नहीं पता बट बाद में देखेंगे आज
This is the spot. The trails of sunlight will guide the way. Once you cross the rushing water, the light of the setting sun shall reveal everything. Atta's insights have already pointed.
You mean...
As I said. Anyway.
ये प्राइमर मिलेगा क्या पता नहीं भी मिल सकता है नहीं पता जस्ट करते जाओ Hello.
According to Atta's insights, this... Yes, I...
Hold on! Are you serious? This is supposed to be the island? Then what about the treasure? And look at these wooden signs and...
All that stuff about treasure is just...
Huh. We were...
You sure?
Huh.
I took you up. You want to report me for scamming tourists? Then be my guest. I'll just say that I'm being falsely accused.
Now he's trying to get away! It's the chief!
किसका chief? ये वाला
What's
chief
the
है?
chief doing here?
I had dispatched other...
Convict me. How?
Sorry to say it, but he got it. Not to worry. Let's search him first.
Hey, what are you doing? Keep your hands off me!
Yes, I see the mark. Looks like you already split.
What do you
ये
mean?
वाला land का chief है ये.
The more that the traveler...
You?
So, there are no... Take more of... We have with...
Fine. Get...
Woohoo! No wonder you're the chief of the tribe. I still don't understand how so many people have been getting duped by them. You need only stop and think for a moment to see through the whole thing. If he claims to be able to find a shortcut to the mysterious island, then why hasn't he just gone there and claimed the treasure for himself? Why even bother guiding others there? That's a good point. Speaking of, have any guides from the people of the springs ever found the treasure of the mysterious island? I can answer this question along with your previous one about how to get there. The answer is actually very simple. There is no shortcut to the island. And most people don't. If you don't meet this single condition, then even guides from the people of the springs, despite... Which is exactly why, even though the clues to the mysterious island... There's a requirement? What is it? Let me ask you something first. What do you think a real journey to the it should probably involve... overcoming a lot... And therein lies the key point. Oh, it's said that when the first chief set out to search for the island, the legend also mentioned that only those willing to Therefore, so that's from what I can see. But, that's true. But don't feel whether it's from... And let me tell you a secret.
जल्दी खत्म हो जाएगा.
Or maybe someone already discovered that.
खत्म
No
हो
matter.
जाएगा.
If you two want to go... Yeah, thanks for... Oh, I can a guide we could trust with their lives?
No prime or no.
Oh, it appears you've already... Okay, bye.
पहले कुछ ये वाला करते हैं. रुको जरा रुको. रुक जा. ये देखो एक चीज दिखाता हूँ तुमको. चीज नहीं, फाइट में जाएंगे. सॉरी गलती से बोल दिया. फाइट में जाएंगे. लाइन में जाएंगे, रेड मारेंगे, चले आ जाएंगे, चले आएंगे। ये वाला टीम के साथ ही जाएंगे और कुछ नहीं चाहिए। ये मुझे किनीच है ना, किनीच जिता देगा। सिर्फ किनीच का डेंड डैमेज बोनस वो वाला वो चाहिए, बस सब हो जाएगा। एक वन शॉट में मर जाएगा सब।
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle. Not bad, not bad. Not bad. You've got a trick or two.
क्रेडिट का खाना नहीं, मैं तो सिर्फ ये किनीच को खाना खिला रहा हूँ। और क्रेडिट का कुछ नहीं खाना चाहिए मुझे। किनीच मेरा खुद ही अकेला ही मार देगा इसको।
No use hiding back there.
अच्छा।
I got him cornered.
Your strength is praiseworthy. I too shall use all of mine. So,
कुछ भी लेके आ जा, मेरा किनीच एक वन शॉट में मार देगा तुझे।
foul legacy, the devouring deep.
और फिनिट करो क्या आऊँ तो और पूछो ही मत, एक बार में खत्म।
Locked up.
Gather.
Emerge.
Some you win, and some you lose.
ये दोनों ही नहीं चाहिए मुझे, जो चाहिए वो मिला नहीं, फिर से आना पड़ेगा मंडे। इसके लिए मुझे गुस्सा आ जाता है, इतना गुस्सा क्या बताऊं। नहीं मिला ना, ये वाला नहीं मिलता। इतना आसान है, ये वाला मिल जाएगा इतना जल्दी कभी नहीं। गैजेट में जाओ, तब जाके ये वाला डोमेन किधर गया रे? इधर ही होगा आसपास। ये नायला का डोमेन, पर नायला का डोमेन में ये मिल गया तो हो गया। क्रिटिक क्रिट डैमेज मिल ही जाता है। ये वाला टीम ही मार देगा। ये वाला टीम बेस्ट टीम है, कोई भी आओ एक बार में मार लेंगे।
Everyone hold hands.
You are not welcome here. Stabilize.
Right now, right here.
Let's end this now. Just be patient. We'll meet again.
वो तो एक बार में खत्म कर दूंगा, मैंने बोला था ना, दूसरा बार चांस नहीं दूंगा। फिजिकल डैमेज मेरे पास है, क्रिटिक की डैमेज अच्छा लाखत। चलो एक बार फिर से ट्राई करते हैं। ईएम पे मिल गया तो अच्छा है, बहुत ही अच्छा है, बहुत 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 अच्छा है। आखिरी वाला वो वाला
You are not welcome here.
Right now, right here, right now.
Got him cornered.
ये मेरा नीचे हारता नहीं। ये क्या दे रहा है? ये वाला आदिवासी नहीं, हरी वाला आदिवासी का कुछ दे दो रे, कुछ भी दे दो। हरे वाला आदिवासी में ईएम पे क्रिट डैमेज और क्रिट है, ऐसा वाला आदिवासी पे दे दो। वापस दे दो।
Right here.
You are not welcome here. Stabilize. Let's end this now.
चलो कुछ तो भाई अटैक में मिला है, डिफेंस में तो मिला है। तो आज का स्ट्रीम ये अभी तक ये यहाँ पर भी स्टॉप करते हैं। तो मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट डे संडे दोपहर 2 बजे। स्ट्रीम को अच्छा लगा तो लाइक कर दीजिए, सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए एंड कमेंट कर दीजिए। ऑब्वियसली कमेंट कर दिया होगा बट लाइक और सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए। थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग।